Student activities when I was here was completely different than what you see today. We have grown so much in the past 10 years that I've been here. I can't believe, it's hard for me to say 10 years that I've been here. When I was here, I belonged to our campus activities board, just like any other student here, and we were a member of, or we were a group of 5. So just numbers alone, we've grown. The need for activities has kind of changed too, so that's kind of shaped the group in the 10 years. We ran the gamut on every program that we put on, you know, from the comedians to the bouncy houses to the foam dance parties, never doing a foam dance party again, to everything that, you know, you saw. We made do with what we had, and it's been awesome to see it grow. Well, it's funny. The reason I chose Endicott was a very funny way of choosing Endicott. I never thought I would come here, actually. I am a proud graduate of the class of 2004 for my undergrad, and then 2006 for my graduate work. I came here because this was my mom's school, and she goes, when we were looking at colleges, she goes, all right, you've seen your father's school, you know, you toured his school, now you got to come see my school. And I put one foot in the G-lot, and I said, this is where I'm going. It just was such a magical, and still is, in my opinion, one of the most magical schools that you can see in New England. It's been amazing to see the college grow in the way that it has, and it's awesome to have been a part of its past and hopefully continue to be part of its future. Honestly, my favorite part is the interactions that I have with the students. To be able to interact with all the students and to be able to, you know, have them come into my office and just kind of vent about their day. Good, bad, ugly, sad, they bring it all. I just love being able to be part of the students' excitement if we're bringing something that they really like and seeing their excitement, but also being able to teach the students also that they can want all they want, but they have to help in the process. And yeah, we're a fun office, but there's a lot that goes into just programming a program. So that's honestly the best part of my job is the interactions. To choose one memorable moment on this campus, half of my life pretty much has been at Endicott, and I've seen it go from a lovely mid-sized campus to us growing even more in how we've just continued to brand ourselves and bring ourselves into the 21st century. Big moments, of course, you know, when the world has changed, you know, when the Red Sox won the World Series, you know, the curse was reversed. The campus was just alive, and the hooting and hollering and the ranting and raving and the running around, you know, the campus, you know, those were some of the more happier, memorable experiences. And being on campus actually when, you know, September 11th happened, that was kind of a big morning for not only Endicott but the world, but to be able to see our campus just come together in a time that no one knew what to do, no one knew where to go, the camaraderie that came out of that day at Endicott, that's just another part of Endicott's magic that you don't see anywhere else, really. One of my favorite ones to put on, honestly, are the trips that we go on, especially to New York. But to be able to see, you know, the excitement in a student's face when they first go into Manhattan, who have never been there in their lives. We've put on so many different, you know, programs, from our semi-formal dances that have packed the Callahan Center, and to, you know, just the comedians that come on campus. You know, those I think are most popular in terms of programming, just because everyone wants to laugh. No one cares what kind of comedian it is. So long as they're laughing, everyone's the same. If I went to a bigger institution, I don't know if I'd like the job any more or less. It would be different. Every place that you go to work for has its own, you know, demons, has its own way, has its own, you know, areas of operation. I don't know if I left, if I would love it any more or less. I know I would miss Endicott. Like I said, it has been home for the past 10 years. And while I don't live on campus and I leave campus every day, this is still home. this place is still home to me, and I can't just walk away from it and say, well, goodbye, good luck, don't kill each other. It's one of those where you just sit there and you go, okay, how do we make it better? How do we continue to push on for the students? I'm sure I would do that if I go someplace else. We're here for students, and students aren't a 9 to 5. Ever. Students are 24 hours, 7 days a week, with everything that I do. I'm not just student activities. I help with Res Life when I can. I go help chaperone the alternative spring break trip. And it's weird to think, but by the end of the trip, when we go down south, we become such a cohesive group that we become a family. Endicott is a family. That's the fun part of my job. It's never the same day twice. And some would say that that's an awesome thing. Some would say, oh my God, I could never think to have it be different day in and day out. I'm so ADD, it's perfect for me. You wave something shiny, and I'm like, ooh, fun. Let's go with that. This is why my desk probably looks like who did it in RAM. But it's just how my office works.
Email Snake all the time.
Well, just
for us.
And for me a couple times too. Well, Half-Blood Prince, I mean, he's the true hero of that.
He is.
I mean, if you think about it, if you really think about it,
I'm really thinking about it. It's hard, and I know you're right on this.
I did my